Welcome to Smart Advisor channel. Uh, Thank you so much guys for your support, and you guys are subscribing and then sharing my videos and then liking them. Please comment in the comment section if you have any questions or anything about any topic. I'm definitely ready to answer all your questions, and I'll make the videos if it is not possible to answer it in the comment section. Okay, so today I have decided to start one technical analysis complete series to understand how to do the technical analysis and what are the key things which we need to look into when you are doing a technical analysis of any stock. So first of all, there are two types of analysis of any stock, guys. The first one is the fundamental analysis and second one is the technical analysis. Fundamental analysis is in the sense, so you are investing in the company, right? So when you're buying a stock, fundamental analysis is you need to look into the company, so how the company is making sales and how the company is manufacturing the products, and how the company is utilizing its resources, what are the debts company have, and how the company management is doing. So fundamental analysis is more about the company, and then it is irrespective of the market. It's only focused on the company and how the stock price is getting increased and decreased and how investors are looking into it. So these are comes under fundamental analysis. But when it comes to technical analysis, it's completely different. Fundamental analysis for the long-term investment. Technical analysis is only for the short-term investment. Short-term in the sense investment in the sense from day trading to short-term trading, like 1 to 3 months, or maybe buying in the morning and then selling it in the evening. So technical analysis is working on the mindset of the market, how the market is looking at the company. Fundamental analysis, how we look into the company. The technical analysis is how market is looking at the company in the current situation. So reading the markets, how the investors are looking at the company, whether are they buying the company, whether are they whether the stock price is decreasing, so why it is raising due to the short term, like even in corona pandemic. So all the stock prices, even the company has good fundamentally strong, the company price have been reduced. The reason is because of the pandemic. So to know that the external forces and reading the market and everything will come under technical analysis. So the main motto of the technical analysis is reading the market, mindset of the market, how the market is reacting currently, and second thing is history may repeat it in future as well. Suppose whatever the pattern which has happened earlier in the past, it may happen in the future as well. So based on these two things only, this technical analysis will work. Okay. So the basic, there are few steps which we need to understand before starting the technical analysis of any stock market. That is, the first thing is reading the market. How will you read the market? How the price is fluctuating the market. If the price is keep on increasing day by day, then that means investors are more bullish about that stock. If the stock prices keep on decreasing every day in a short term, so that means the investors are bearish about that particular stock. So to know this, we generally use the candlestick charts to understand the technical analysis. So why only we use the candlesticks? I'll answer your question. So this is the main question, why we will only use the candlesticks. So first go to the TradingView. This is the one of the finest website. It will comes with the basic and the free trial, and then again the premium section is also there. I think a free account will do all the needful for the retail investors, small investors like us. So if you see this, all the charts are in barcode. I'm just changing it into a line. So what is the line chart? So line chart is generally a normal traditional chart. It will connect the points of all the closing points of that particular day. So it is a 5-minute chart. I'll just change it to 1 day. See, it is connecting all the closing prices of the stock and then making it in a chart. So if you see this chart, from this day to 11th of August to till 30th of October, the stock price is going down, and from 30th of October to till the 11th of December, the stock prices keep on increasing. So we can understand that the price is going down and the price is going up. So how it is happening, how the investors are looking at, how the bullish and the bearish buyers and sellers are fighting. So we'll never get that broad kind of idea in the stock market of by using these point charts. So let's line chart. So let's go back to candle chart. If you see the candle chart, okay, I'm just zooming a bit. So if you see the candle chart, if I keep and if I select this particular, if I place my cursor on this particular candle, if you see that there are few measurements which it is showing. See, open, what is the opening price of on that particular day, and what is the high, and what is the low, and what is the close. So these are the 4 points which information which we'll get in the candlestick charts, which will not get in the line chart. So line chart, what it does only connecting the closing price of the stock, but in the candlestick chart we'll get to know what is the opening price of that particular day, high, low, and close. So today I have selected day chart. So what if I change to 1 hour chart? What will happen is, so if you change your time frame, whatever the time frame which you will choose, so earlier we have used the 1 day chart, so every candle will indicate that particular time frame. So this, now here it is 1 hour chart, so this particular candlestick will represent that particular hour stock price. In that particular hour at 9 a.m. the particular time, so opening price was 215, and then high, and then low and close followed by, and then this one at 10 a.m. and this one at 11 a.m. So if you change, the same thing applies when you go to the day chart. So each candle will represent that day's high, low, and close, open. So this is how this candlestick chart trend will give the information about open, high, and low, close on that particular time frame. So how to draw? So see, if you observe here, so there are candles which are in red and which are in green. So what is the difference between them? So if you see this this candlesticks which is very high and which is very small. So based on this high and low and then these colors, there is a there is a what do you call? There is a definitive information behind that. I'll explain you here over here. So this is a candlestick, right? So candlesticks are two types. There are 2 types of candlesticks are there. One is for the bullish and one is for the bearish. I'll explain you what it is. So I'm just coming today's opening the NSE India. So today's top gainer is Tata Motors, okay, which is very bullish today. And if you see here the intraday high and low, so intraday high is low is 172 and high is 178, and the open is 172 and the close is 175. Right. So let's go back to here. So let's take a candle. So what it represents, I'm just taking the bullish candle. So for bullish candle, if you draw here, sorry, this is the opening price of the candle, and this is the closing price on that particular day of the stock. And if you see here, this is the high, today's high price on that candle, and this represent the lowest price on that day. So let's take an example. So the opening price was 100 rupees. Just imagine 100 rupees the price opened, and then it went low around 98 rupees. So this today's low is 98 rupees, and if it is increased, how much it has been gone? It has maximum gone 108 rupees. And what is this one? This is the closing price on that day, so 106 rupees. So this is how we are going to describe how the candlestick patterns to be drawn. So this is low price, and this is opening price, and this is called closing price, and this is called high price. So just simple, guys. So the body of the candle will represent the open and close, and whatever this extra ones is to be called as the shadows or wicks of a candlestick. So the upper one will give the information of high price of that particular day on that particular time frame. I should mention that. So if the lower one will represent the lower price of the candle. So this is the bullish sign. So if the stock has been opened at 100 rupees and that particular day it has gone low to 98 rupees and it has gone highest price of 108 rupees, and then it can settle down and closed at 106 rupees. And if you observe carefully, I have shown in the earlier example, all the bullish stocks are mentioned in the green color like this. If the price of the stock has been increased on that particular day, so then it will call it as a bullish candle. This is called as a bullish candle. So what is the bullish candle is when the price of closing price should be greater than the opening price, then we'll call it as a bullish candle. It's simple thing. So if the price is getting increased, then we can call it as a bullish candle. If the price has been decreased on particular day, it will turn into a red color. We'll be calling it as a bearish candle. I'm going to explain it now. So before going to bearish candle, so just remember that the closing price should be greater than opening price, then only we'll call it as a bullish candle. So this upper wick will give the highest price on that particular day, and the lower wick value will give the information of the lowest price of the candle. And now the same thing will applicable to bearish candle. If the price has been increased, fine. So what if the price goes decreased? So if the price of the stock goes down, so this will become opening price. Just vice versa, guys. Opening, and this is called closing price. This is same VIX, high price on that particular day, and this should be lower price. This should be filled in the red color because the price has been gone down. So sometimes it will be in the green and it will be in the red. So if you can go to the portal or trading platform and you can change the colors as well. Suppose generally in few platforms the bullish candle will not be filled with any color, but bearish candle will be filled with the thick black color. In few platforms the bullish candles will be filled with the green color and bearish candles will be filled with the red color. So this is how it happens. So now what is we'll draw the prices. Okay, just we'll reverse it. Okay, so opening price will be 106 rupees and high it gone to 108 rupees. Just assume that prices. Okay, and the closing price will be around 100 and the lower price is 98. So this is the difference, guys. So if the opening price is less than the closing price, then that means it is called price is decreasing, that is called a bearish candle. And if the closing price is greater than opening price, then it is to be called as bullish, and closing price is less than the opening price, then it is to be called as the bearish candle. And bullish candles are filled with the green color in most of the platforms. In the bearish candle will be filled with the red colors for the identification. So these shadows or wicks will represent the upper one will represent the higher value of that price of the stock on that particular frame, and the lower wick will give us the information about the lowest price of the stock on that particular day. So these are the candlesticks and this is how we read them. Okay, now we understood the candlesticks and red and green and everything. So now what will happen, there are few times what we need to, so as I said earlier, the technical analysis in the sense we are analyzing the broad market, what is the mindset of the market on that particular stock, and the second thing is history may repeat it in the future as well. So we'll come to that. I'm just cleaning this slate and I'm just taking the new one. So there are three different types of mainly three different types of candles we'll see it in the stocks. Okay, the first one will be I'm just drawing it here. Sorry. Yeah. This is to be called as doji. if you see that the body of the candle, whatever these wicks are very high and the body of the candle is very low. Why it is very low? I'll tell you here. So same thing, just take the higher price as 108 rupees and lowest price is 100 and opening price is around 105 rupees and closing price is 106 rupees. What it is represents? It represents there is a very huge demand in between there is a huge fight in between the sellers and buyers. The company stock has been opened at 105 rupees in the morning, and then at one particular time the sellers were kept pressure on the stock and they have reduced it to 100 rupees. Again there is a buyers take that pressure and then they have increased the stock price to 106 rupees. This type of candles will give us the information that there is a huge, huge fight is happening in between the buyers and sellers. We cannot give we are very these candles are to be called as indecisive candles, because we cannot decide whether the buyers are bullish or whether the sellers are bearish. We cannot decide based on these candles. So these candles will give us the information like indecisive. It will keep it as in the middle. So we cannot decide whether it is the stock is bearish or whether the stock is bullish. So there is what happens if the body of the candle is very less and the legs are very wicks of the candle is very high when compared to the body of the candle, then these candles are to be called as the doji candles. These are indecisive candles. So we cannot make a decision based on these candles whether the buyers are bullish or whether the sellers are bearish. This is the one type of the candles which is to be called as doji candles. And another one, we'll draw that. If you see here, this is to be called as, these are to be called as hammer. So what it is happening, the opening price body is also very less, but if you see here the high has been increased and here it is lower price, open and close, and close. If you see here at one particular time the sellers were kept pressure on the stock and they took it down, but still buyers took that pressure and they have increased the price of the stock, and even they have reached the high at one time and then closed at the opening price. These are the hammer prices. This will give us even though the lower price of the stock has been gone down, but sellers are even though sellers are keep on giving the pressure on the price on the stock to get it down, but bullers took that pressure and they are very bullish about the stock. Okay, they are very bullish about the stock, and if any stock has been closing very near to highest, then that means we can think that it is buyers are very bullish about this stock. Just remember this point: if any closing price is near the higher price of that particular time frame, that means in that particular time frame buyers will take the advantage. Buyers are on the bullish on the stock. So this is called hammer candle. So these are called as the bullish candles. Now the other one is called, there is another type which is to be called as, which is the reverse of this hammer ones, and that is one to be called as shooting star candles. So this is what it is. So it's a reverse of hammer candle, which is to be called as shooting star. So let me fill the colors as well for your understanding purpose. Okay, why I have marked this is the opening price and this is the closing price and this is the low and this is the high. So if you see here, the candle is having at particular time the buyers were very bullish about this stock and they took the stock to higher price, very high. When you take the open to high, there is a huge difference is there. So they took from open to high here, but still sellers took that advantage. Sellers took that pressure and they are able to get the stock price to down and they are able to close it below the opening price of the stock. So this is to be called as shooting star. These are reversals of almost reversals of hammer bullish stock, and this is to be called as shooting star, and this is a type of bearish. So and one more thing here, as like here, if the closing price is near to the lower price of the stock on that particular time frame, in that means sellers are very bearish about this stock. These are the simple points, guys. So when the price is closing near the high, that means the buyers are very bullish about this stock, and if the closing price is very near to the lower price of the stock, then sellers are very bearish about the stock. So this is to be called as shooting star, and this is to be called as hammer stock, and this is to be called as doji. Doji stocks are called as indecisive, so we cannot take the decision and based on the, so we are struggling to read the mindset of the market. So sometimes it is very bullish and sometimes it is buyers, and there's a huge fight is happening in between the buyers and sellers. And the same thing, hammer bullish is buyers are very bullish about this particular stock, and this one is called as the bearish. This means sellers are very bearish about the stock. Now we have one special one as well. I would like to show you that one as well. We'll wind up this topic. So if you take this one, so if you see that there will be no candles there will be no wicks. The candles will be with no wicks. So what does this mean? This means if the stock price has been increased on that particular day, if it is filled with green, it is very bullish stock. If it is filled with a red, then it is very bearish stock. Why it is why there are no wicks? Because if you take it is in a red color with a no wicks. If it just assume that it is a filled with red color, it is a red bearish candle. What will happen is whatever the opening price of that stock has been opened, it never crossed that opening price in that particular time frame. So sellers were took the down to the stock price, and whatever the low with which they have filled, that is the lowest price, that is the closing price also. So this means this is a one side war. That is what we can call it as one side war. If the candle has no wicks, then it is to be called as one side war is happening. If it is red color, if it is bearish candle, there is a complete bearish is going on. Whatever the opening price on that particular stock, open equals to high. So whatever the price has been opened in the stock on the morning, so that has become the high price, and the sellers were very bearish about the stock, and they have closed the stock at the lowest price of the stock. And the same thing will applicable to bearish as well. And we'll fill it with a green color. So what this means, close equals to high, and here opening is equals to low. So whatever the stock open, and from that price the stock is keep on increasing. Whatever the high price on that particular day, it has been closed on that high price itself. So this is the meaning of the candles. So if the candle has no wicks, that means whether the stock is, if it is in red color, it is very bearish stock, and if it is filled with a green color, and it must be a bullish. Buyers are very bullish and sellers are very bearish about these stocks. And in the next session guys, I'm going to describe about the what are the chart patterns, and if the bearish and whatever the doji star and hammer and shooting star, and if the combination of these candles if comes, and what will happen in the future. So we can definitely do the technical analysis on based on this candlestick patterns as well. I'm making this video in the next couple of days. So see you soon. If you have any doubts on this one, just comment in the comment section. I'll try to answer all those questions. Have a good day guys. Bye.